Are you feeling frustrated with your life right now? Do you feel like time keeps going and everything around you is changing except you? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? If so, this video is for you. I'm going to show you how to turn your frustration into elation. We want to turn that frown upside down. But before we get into it, let me introduce myself. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Glenn Smith, and I am your transformation coach. I am focused on helping you go from merely existing to actually thriving in life. I'm here as your source of encouragement. I'm here as a source of motivation, and I'm here to give you guidance. I post daily on all my platforms. You'll get personal hacks, personal development tips, motivation, encouragement, and things that you can do to get your life back. I'll help you get the tools that you need to live the life that you want. I post videos every week, so make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you hit the follow button, hit the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Now, before we jump into it, those of you who know me, you know what I'm going to ask. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're ready to learn how to turn that frown upside down. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about 5 potential reasons for frustrations that many of us experience. First, unrealistic expectations can lead to frustration. When we set goals that are too high or have unrealistic timelines, we're bound to be disappointed. Now, here's the deal. Let me tell you, I believe that anything is possible. I think that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to, but you need to make sure that you give yourself enough time to accomplish the goal. And if your goal is to learn to speak Spanish fluently by next week, you're probably going to be frustrated. So examine your expectations and make sure that you're giving yourself time for the goal to come to fruition. And make sure that you're doing your part as well. You may need to bring on some help. You may need to hire a coach. You may need to take a course. Do your part. Second, lack of communication can be a major source of frustration. Whether it's miscommunication with colleagues or loved ones, not being on the same page can cause a lot of tension. I have so many examples of this in my life. Whether it's a misconstrued text message from someone, lack of direction from your superiors, or unmet expectations that were never clearly addressed in a relationship, there is no substitute for proper communication. Until you get this right, you will always be frustrated. Third, feeling overwhelmed and stressed can easily lead to frustration. When we have too much on our plate and can't find a way to manage it all, it's natural to feel frustrated. When I owned my own security company and investigation agency, I never said no. When someone called me to do a job, my answer was always yes. I'd hang up the phone and go crazy trying to figure out how I was going to get it done. Talk about stress. Talk about frustration. Listen, repeat after me. No. Say it again. No. You have to learn how to say no. Stop putting so much on your plate. Now, granted, there are times in life when we have to buckle down and get dirty. That's just how it is. You may be a single parent going through school or something like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about taking on things that you don't have to. It's time for you to stop it. Stop overloading yourself. Fourth, a lack of control or feeling powerless can also contribute to frustrations. When we're unable to influence outcomes or make decisions, it can leave us feeling frustrated and dissatisfied. So many people spend their lifetime trying to change other people to be who they want them to be. You will never, ever, ever have control over another person. That's what makes us different as humans, is the power of choice. Stop trying to control the things that are out of your control. Let it go. It may not be a person. It may be something like a subject like racism, for example. We will never get rid of it, and we have no power over what someone else believes. So the bottom line is that you must learn to put your energy and your focus on the things that you have the power to change, the things that you have the power to control, and that's you. Lastly, constant change and uncertainty can be frustrating. When we're faced with unpredictable situations or constantly shifting circumstances, it can be challenging to stay calm and composed. In the Marine Corps, we call this semper gumby, meaning always flexible. Change is inevitable, and we never know what tomorrow brings. Nothing is certain. So change your perspective when it comes to these things. And as you change your perspective, you'll be less frustrated. So these are just a few potential reasons for frustrations. It's important to identify these triggers in order to find effective ways to manage them and overcome them. However, it's important to remember that frustration is a natural response, and it's how we handle it that makes a difference. So here are 4 helpful tips to help you deal with frustration effectively, to turn that frustration to elation. First, take a deep breath and pause. Giving yourself a moment to step back and reevaluate the situation can help you gain some perspective and clarity. I cannot tell you how powerful the pause is. When you're feeling frustrated, put the issue on hold, call a timeout, and go do something totally opposite. Then come back to it later. You will thank me later. It helps clear your mind. It helps in all aspects. Secondly, identify the source of your frustration. Understanding what is causing your frustration can help you find a suitable problem. But don't go with the first thing that comes to your mind. Take the time to peel the situation back like an onion and get to the real source of your frustration. Third, practice mindfulness and self-care. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation can reduce your overall stress levels. Every day you should find a way to do something that you enjoy doing. Maybe it's stopping to see the sunset or listening to your favorite music on your way home. There are a zillion things that you can do to practice mindfulness and self-care. And finally, seek support from others. Talking to a trusted friend or seeking professional help can provide you with the guidance and support you need to overcome frustration. Now, here's the thing. I do want you to be careful with who you talk to, though. If your friend is in the same boat that you are, you probably want to find someone new to vent to. You don't want a pity party. You don't want somebody that's going to keep you in that bad space. You want someone that can give you a different perspective and help you get out of the situation. Remember, dealing with frustration takes time and practice, but with the right strategies, you can navigate through it successfully. Here's the big thing. I want you to know that you can do this. I want you to know that you can take back your life. You can live the life of your dreams. You can be happy, and you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. But you have to face yourself first. You have to start dealing with these things that are on the inside of you. Yes, it will be hard, but it will definitely be worth it. If this resonated with you, please leave me a comment below. I love connecting with you. If you got something from this, share it with a friend. I can tell you, listen, these things have changed my life, and I'm sure that it will change yours too. And if you want to talk, you need some help, feel free to reach out. I would love to help you set a plan, set a course to get your life back on track. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the share button, hit the follow button, and I will see you in the next video.